right, Skyler, your first question. How did you get into all this crazy adventuring stuff?
Honestly, I just thought it sounded like a lot of fun. Someone can do it, I can do it.
Today we're running back-to-back canyons in Capitol Reef, and yes, someone actually packed in a full chocolate pie. This is my good friend Skyler, an engineer building his own plane who also dives, caves, and climbs just about everything. Along the way, he shares why doing hard things makes everyday life easier, and a river story that nearly ended in disaster. This is Stoke Talk, an adventure podcast within an adventure. Join us for the raw takes inside the canyon. Let's go.
I don't count steps,
Over 20.
Yeah, I was gonna go 25.
Okay, I'm gonna say 20.
All right, 20,000. I guess 25.
Oh,
you did? Okay, 20,000.
I'm gonna say
20.
Another thing with the meditation, James, is
just like things I wish I would have done that. You know,
Yeah.
in the past.
okay. Like, what are some examples?
Oh, grad school.
Yeah. Stayed the night and went home.
That's what.
It was
Is that secure?
Oh, probably.
Your second canyon?
something less than 5. Yeah.
Great.
So
Okay.
lucky.
Okay, so step one, Nat is going to come in, take her personal anchor system, and anchor into wherever the rappel is. So that's step one. That way, even if she like takes a stumble or goes back, this catches her. And you can adjust this to be
First canyon, first wife.
First wife.
You might want to stick your hat inside your bag and just go slow. And yeah, just really sit back. And as you sit back, just feed it little by little. Careful with that left hand to not get pinched. Yeah. Nice.
Thanks, you guys.
You got
Have
it.
fun. This is also why we don't wear nice clothes canyoneering.
As I'm wearing Lululemon shorts.
Not the Lulu.
No, why?
I actually think I'll change. I have a different pair.
Yeah. A lot of down climbing.
Yeah.
Dude, down climbs are the best.
Nah, dude, I'd rather be on the rope. Because then you're so secure. Alright, will you pass me my bag? Okay. Whew. Alright.
How does it look? Is it like 15 feet maybe?
Probably about between 15 and 20. More than 15, less than 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, show us your master techniques,
Okay.
James.
So what you're gonna want to do? What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to try and create multiple points of pressure against the wall. So you can see my 2 feet on my butt. That's 3. You try to want to always have 3, so you can like go like that, have 1, 2, 3 there, and the whole goal is just to like slowly and systematically lower yourself down where you can just get to where you can stand without, but like
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
just chilling. And then if you mess up, you die.
And if you mess up, you fall 20 feet, which you'd probably survive.
That's true. Why we wear helmets.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know why, but this down climb felt a lot sketchier than it should be. Like that bag makes it so much harder. I could.
This is pretty wild.
Once you get down, I could unclip it if that helps. I kind of would put my feet on this side, and that helped.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. Not comfortable at all. You want me to grab your bag?
No, I'm
You're good. I know it's kind of slowly mosey your way down. What do you like about canyoneering?
You want to stay my hands on this?
I can't fully
I
commit.
like
It's
that
not
it
full
takes us to
commitment, this is a-
places that you never get to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
San Diego?
I also really like heights, so
Yeah.
the rappels I think are really fun.
Yeah, they are.
But I like the quiet. I mean, if you look out, like you're seeing nobody, and there's no roads, and there's no like, you know, it's just crazy that we're even out here, right?
I know.
Probably so much.
unconnected time with the people.
So fun.
Hi.
Plus, you like looking at your husband's butt because
Oh my gosh.
he wears patchy clothing.
I know. And I patched those pants. Let me tell you, that's like round 3 or 4.
Sam's butt.
Look at his legs too.
Oh, okay. Let me focus on the calves.
He's
gonna catch the
Adriel
rope.
has short arms.
He's buying it.
Not on camera.
But Adriel has massive hands.
We got
I feel like we just do canyoneering so that food tastes better.
everything tastes better when you're
You ever been to Oscars?
Oh, I love Oscars.
Oscars is so good.
In Zion, right?
That's why I
went
go to Zion.
Once I went before a canyon and it was still good.
Oh.
That's how good it was.
When you weren't salt and sugar deprived.
That's hilarious.
That's true.
Little dirt never hurt nobody.
I've swam through the nastiest water and I never got sick.
Yeah.
With like dead animals and
Oh, dude.
Oh.
The dead things in canyons. I will not.
Sheriff.
I will not look at that page.
Oh, just 4.
just the fort.
Okay. Never mind. Then open all of them. I brought enough.
Wait, I gotta get a good look at this. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Take the first bite, please.
The chocolate on it looks so sweet.
Right out of the middle.
We can watch you just right there.
It seems like a scene from Survivor when they're like, everyone's watching them at the auction, you know?
We can watch you masticating afterwards. Oh, yeah. Almost done.
How is it?
Really good. All right. Erin, I think you're next. Here's a fork.
All right.
I've never heard of snacks this good in canyons. You guys just do it so well.
I have brought ice cream in a canyon before. That's about the extreme facts.
That's true.
Oh my god.
That's really good. Wow.
Wow.
What was her face, Marie Antoinette, who was like, let them eat cake? I'm pretty sure this is what she meant.
I gotta get a bite. The coconut just seals it. Hey, what do you think about doing another Uray trip this year?
Okay.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm always down.
Ice or
Corbeck
canyon?
Creek?
Oh yeah,
Not
Corbeck
ice.
Creek.
Like a canyoneering
I
trip.
would do it again. I would love that.
There's also
Not
one.
ice.
Guys, one called Bear that looks
Is
super
ice
dope.
climbing harder, like scarier, or more chill and more fun compared to
Oh, I
rock climbing?
froze to death. But
You're not
Okay.
helping.
the next day, well, the first day I froze. The second day I could have spent all day out there.
Yeah, it's so much more chill and like easy on the limbs and everything compared to rock climbing.
I froze to
Chill?
death is not selling me.
I'm not sure chill is how I would describe it.
Chill
literally
is froze
frozen.
to death.
Wasn't the word
Like
you were looking for?
most, like let's say 50-year-olds kind of thing, like don't rock climb as much, but totally do get into ice climbing.
Well, that's because they're old and they want to die.
Pick on that. Let's go.
No.
Let's like
Go out with a bang.
We're just hiking it in.
Oh man, this like it's almost like sugar over.
What about
That's really sweet.
what about
Just so we need
Labor Day
some
weekend?
Get some salt on them.
What'd you say?
Labor Day weekend?
What about another jump
Isn't that
trip?
kind of when we go usually?
That
got
is
plans?
our tradition, right?
Now you're
Should have
speaking
been
my
our.
language.
We'll
I'll
just
find
tell
out.
them it's
I can
jump
let you know
and
on
then
Monday.
drive to Colorado.
We potentially are meeting up with some of my friends.
All right, let's go do wife number 3.
I mean, I would just stash them.
My hometown has like a huge parade every year called the Daffodil Festival.
Oh, that's cool.
And we literally have like millions of daffodils just like rolling down the
Fired it out of the cannon.
Like some more obscure local festivals. That would be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, we could go to Mike the Headless Chicken Days in Florida.
What? Mike
Okay. A little more obscure.
That's pretty obscure.
Wait. What are all the days that we said? Germany, okay, Christmas Eve. Hong Kong.
Carnival in Rio.
Yeah. Carnival Rio. Okay.
Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
Okay.
And I missed one.
You said DC.
No, I had 6.
I do think you have to include like cherry blossoms in Japan for sure.
Cherry blossoms in Japan.
Chinese New Year.
I already got that one. Let's see. I'm missing one. Because running with the bulls is animal abuse.
The race in Milan, the fancy car race.
Yeah, the fancy car. Rio, Mardi Gras. Chinese New Year, Passover.
We could do boxing day in Canada.
Huge festival in India.
Ooh. Oh, wait, we should do the
the color festival.
Or how about the festival in Venice, the masquerade?
Yeah.
Right?
We actually left right before it.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, the masquerade would be fun. Bastille Day in France might be kind of fun. Whoa, dude.
Very careful.
I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Skyler Chamberlain.
Yes, sir.
Today's guest. Dramatic entry.
Holy crap, man. This exposure is crazy.
This exposure is gnarly.
It is gnarly.
Oh, I've done this one before.
I've got you.
Swipe number 3. 200-foot rappel. Extreme exposure.
Exposure ski nuts, dude.
Erin's gonna do a handstand for us.
Oh my gosh.
Now there's pressure. There's pressure. Actually, let's just do a quick intro while we're waiting. So, where are you from?
I'm from Utah.
Utah?
A little
Okay.
town in Utah.
How did you get in? What was like the first adventure sport you feel like you got into?
I did spend a lot of time in the mountains, just like backpacking and hiking around. That wasn't like too extreme, but I really enjoyed that when I was a kid. My dad would take us backpacking. We'd go down to southern Utah, went to Zion, hiked the Narrows when I was 12, and really, really enjoyed that. And kind of like fell in love with the red rocks in the desert back when I was a kid.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you do scouts?
I did, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Did you get your Eagle Scout?
I did, yeah, when I was 14.
Nice. You know, I got
early.
mine on my last day possible.
That was funny.
That's fun. So your dad kind of took you to adventure stuff? Took
Yeah.
you on adventures then?
Yeah, and when I wasn't scouting, we had some really good leaders they were pretty adventurous. We did a lot of whitewater rafting.
Oh, nice.
So we did Cataract Canyon a couple times.
Oh.
Like self-guided. We didn't hire guides. It was just our leaders. You know, they had their boats. One guy's boat actually, he built a frame out of 2x4s for his boat instead of a metal frame.
Oh no.
And so, yeah, it was all kind of.
Okay, I'll go next, and then don't press any buttons.
Okay. Thank you.
At this time, it was my turn to go on the rappel. We fast forward a couple minutes to when Skyler is starting to rappel, and we're at the bottom of the canyon, yelling up a question to Skyler. Woo. Why are you so cool, Skyler?
Woohoo! This is awesome.
All right, Skyler, your first question. How did you get into all this crazy adventuring stuff?
Honestly, I just thought it sounded like a lot of fun. I found people and friends that did it and invited myself on trips. And I think a lot of people feel like there's a high barrier to entry, but honestly, like, you know, I've always felt like, well, if someone can do it, I can do it. And I can learn what I need to learn. So yeah, I just I've never been afraid to try something out, pick up something new.
What is it about type 2 fun that you love?
I think there's something very fulfilling to me about doing something really hard that really pushes you to your limit in the moment. It's rough, but it's really satisfying. And honestly, like doing hard things I feel like for me, helps me just deal with regular life in a very healthy way as well. Like you realize you can do hard things. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Really cool to push your limits and your boundaries.
That's awesome.
That's a cool rappel.
It's a really cool result.
See, out of everyone that I've met, you have like the most adventure hobbies, you know? And like, okay, wait, could you just give us a list of all the things that you do? So there's canyoneering, obviously.
Canyoneering for sure. Rock climbing. Rock climbing is probably the main one, but a little bit of everything for rock climbing. A lot of sport climbing, little trad, aid, a little bit of ice. I wouldn't really call myself an ice climber, but I dabble. Little alpine climbing, some mountaineering.
Nice.
So outside of climbing and canyoneering, I recently, in the last few years, have been doing some caving, which has been really cool. Some technical caving.
That's cool.
So a lot of the caves around this area they're very sporty. So a lot of rope work, a lot of big vertical pits that you have to rappel down into. And if you go down in, you have to get back out, up the rope. I've always done a little snowboarding and skiing and a little mountain biking, paragliding, flying airplanes.
And you're currently building an airplane.
Yeah, it's almost
You have a
done.
hangar.
It's been a long
How long do you think it'll take? Like, how much longer?
to finish it?
Yeah.
It could be flying this year.
Okay.
It could be flying in a few months if I really put in the time.
Yeah.
But that's the trick, I guess, is
Yeah.
putting that much time into it. So it's been a long-term project. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, you said something interesting earlier when we were talking about like how you realized something about the trade-off that you were making, right? When you were making this plane. Like what, can you talk to that a little bit?
Yeah, like I've always wanted to build an airplane, and I love hands-on stuff. I studied to be an engineer. I'm an engineer.
Okay.
I like that kind of stuff a lot, and I get a lot of satisfaction from building things. But the airplane has turned out to be a very isolating experience. So it's just me working on it, and on average, these things take about 2,000 hours to build. It's like a full-time job for a year.
Wow.
And that's all alone time. And it turns out like I actually like being around people.
Yeah.
So it's taken a long time, mainly because I just get burned out. It's really isolating and lonely.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that would be an issue when I started. I always wanted to build an airplane since I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I had no idea like what the real challenge for me would be.
Interesting. What if we did a hangar party where we came in like partied while you worked on the airplane?
I would love that.
Yeah?
I would absolutely
We should do
love
that,
That'd
right?
be so fun.
Okay, we're gonna do that. Like we're gonna
Just
celebrate Skyler finishing his plane.
Just keep me company. Yeah.
Let's do that. That'd be so fun. Oh, okay. Let me just throw this idea out there.
Okay.
There's this canyon in San Rafael Swell. I think it's called Music Canyon, and the campsite is there's like this dirt
little airstrip.
Airstrip, yeah. So the idea would be you fly in on your plane, and we drive there, and we meet together, and you like fly in, canyoneer, fly out. Like, that'd be so cool.
We could definitely do it. Is that down?
gosh.
Is it Hidden Splendor?
I don't know.
What it's called?
I did it a while back. Yeah, it's a cool area. So
that is a hunt. We could do that this summer. There's another airplane I can fly. We could do that with.
Cool.
So
okay, game.
I would love to do that. That would be so fun. That's like combining two of the coolest things.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I mean, if the third would be just parachuting out of the plane. But,
yeah, that would be cool too.
That'd be wild.
That's still on the bucket list.
Yeah. Okay, and then so you do the. Let me see. I mean, there's so many sports. So
I'll start
you're doing
sailing
caving.
a little bit. That's been
sailing.
pretty fun.
Okay.
A little bit of whitewater rafting, kayaking. So I dabble in a lot of things. I wouldn't call myself expert in most. I'm probably a pretty good climber, but outside of that, it's like I'm okay.
Yeah.
With other hobbies.
Do you like that? Kind of like having hands in a lot of different hobbies versus specializing in just one?
I do. I really like it. I'm never bored, ever. There's always something I'm excited about. Like, I just think life is so interesting, and there's so many interesting things to do. It's so fun. I just wish I had more time.
Yeah.
For sure.
If there was one hobby, adventure hobby that you could get into more that you already do, like what would you want to spend more time? Or is it that not even a consideration?
I think I kind of go through phases. I'll focus on one thing, and then I'll get excited about something else, and then focus on that. So, I mean, I'd love to be better at everything I do, you know. So I don't know. I just kind of go through phases. There's like seasons where I get into like spend more time on a certain hobby.
Stop or slow down for a sec.
So
I should have gone into the start. That's what's cool.
So cool.
Anytime the sky is the background.
very cool, Rappel.
Look at that. It's the rope is twisting though. I'd be curious to know though, like if you were to like restart your 20s again, how would you do things differently?
I think I feel pretty good about it. I've really enjoyed my time. It's been great. Honestly, I think understanding that like I like the social aspect of all these hobbies more than anything. Like by myself, all this would be like it's all right, you know. But finding more ways to be social with all of the hobbies would be maybe more of a focus, I think. But it has been it has all been a huge social outlet for me. Probably most of my friends now I met climbing or canyoneering. Maybe 80%. Like, yeah, that's how I met you. That's how I met Alex, everyone here. So, yeah, it's been really good. So, yeah, I don't know that I changed a lot. But maybe early on, I didn't realize that was one of the major benefits I was getting from it. It took me a little while to realize.
That's cool. How about for the youngsters getting into it right now, the college kids or the college graduates, and they're like, wow, I want to be adventurous, but they don't know where to start. If there were any obstacles for them to avoid, like what would you recommend them do differently?
One of the things that really helped me for climbing, at least, was I went to a local shop where it's just like a little tiny shop. It's called Mountain Works in Provo. The guy that owns it, his name is Darren, and he introduced me to all kinds of different climbing. He had a little Utah climbing club at the time that was introduced me to a lot, but he doesn't do that anymore. But I'd recommend whatever you're interested in, go find a local shop that has people. There's people that are really passionate about it, and people I feel like love to share what they're excited about. So like paragliding, there's a company called Superfly up by Point of the Mountain in Utah, and they're awesome. They're really passionate about what they do, and they can get you into that. So that'd probably be my recommendation. I think there's a lot of community and groups online that can steer you in the right direction as well. But I feel like the barrier to entry it might not be as hard as people think. You just gotta go out and meet people.
That's good advice.
People are so excited to share what they're excited about, I think, in general.
Except for cavers.
Actually, no, the cavers are getting better now. They're getting a lot better.
Okay, that is actually a good segue because we might do a follow-up episode where we're like go caving with Skyler.
We could.
If you're down, I'd be super down.
I 100%. I would love to go.
Is that a good thing to do in the summer when it's like super hot? Because
the caves are the same temperature year round.
Oh, perfect.
So it's
do in the winter. I feel like I've done because it's like cold outside, but it's like a normal outdoor temperature.
I mean, you might want a jacket in some of the caves even in the summer.
Okay.
So
cool.
We could do it. We'll take James. Quit being a baby.
James is terrified of caving.
I'm not afraid of caves if there's water in them. It's just when there's not water in them, I'm afraid.
Wait.
That doesn't make any sense
I didn't
at all.
understand that at all.
Okay. All right. I have to defend myself.
Yeah, come take a seat. Actually, right here.
Okay. I have to defend myself.
I'll move.
So
make sure it's filming.
that's starting. We couldn't get enough of James in episode 2.
I still need to edit his episode from Italy, which is an epic episode, by the way.
No, so the first time Skyler talked to me about caving, we were on a scuba trip in Mexico. We were in Cozumel. And Skyler was like, oh, I love caving. Caving's so exciting. Like, there are all these things that I love about caving. And I was like, caving kind of scares me. I was like, there's something about it like makes me claustrophobic. Like, there's no light. There's all these different things. And he just looks at me. He's like, "We're literally scuba diving in a cave tomorrow."
Oh, when we were in Cozumel. Yeah, yeah,
Cozumel,
okay.
yep.
And so we went and did
Some
all
cavern
these
diving.
sabotage dives. And I was like, totally chill. And for whatever reason, like a cave with water and an oxygen tank, I'm fine.
So, question is, have you actually been caving? Like real caving?
No.
So you don't even know.
But I'm still scared, okay?
So quit being a baby. And we'll just
Okay, we should go. We should make this happen because I'd
For sure.
love to.
There's some cool
James
caves.
will be our guinea pig. All the lights are going
Okay,
in.
so here's the thing too. What I think is really interesting about caving is it's like canyoneering underground, but you're seeing stuff that almost nobody sees. Everyone canyoneers now.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty mainstream, but caving is still this niche thing.
So we won't show the location, but
We won't
we'll
show the location, but we can go
inside.
in a cave. Yeah. They're pretty secretive about it.
Great.
Mostly, like, some of them are serious, and you don't want caves to be vandalized.
True. Yeah.
So, but if you're interested,
I would
you can
love that.
join
Let's do
you can join the Timpanogos Grotto. That's where you go if you're interested in caves. But I'll bring you guys. I'll bring you guys to caving.
Okay.
For sure.
Deal.
I'll step out of the episode.
If you have a question, come back.
Oh, I think I do have one question for Skyler. If that's okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. That's great.
Because Skyler's one of these like mavericks of the outdoorsmen, so I don't know what questions you have or haven't.
No, go ahead. Just go ahead.
But
Don't repeat a question.
You have all of these like super outdoorsy hobbies. If you had to cut one, if you were going to be like, this is the one hobby that I could cut and I'll never do it again, what hobby would that be?
Honestly, like that actually wouldn't be too hard.
Really? Which one?
Because there are just so many things to do. Like, they're all great, you know.
so
And
you
if I mean, it would stink, you know, to lose one. I wouldn't want to lose climbing. But any of the others, it's all right. Like,
Interesting.
I'd be fine. There's life is so interesting that I would be just fine without one.
Well, then question, because you were also on this trip, the Italy trip, the sailing trip we did to Sardinia. If there's a new hobby you had to pick up, I feel like it would be sailing. Am I wrong?
Sailing is great. Yeah, I love sailing.
Yeah. Like, should we just
I would
get a
love-
boat and sail around the world?
Here's the thing. Oh, okay. There's a documentary I just watched on YouTube. It's called, I think, Chasing Bubbles. Have you heard of that?
No.
Look it up. It's really good. It's
Okay.
interesting. It's this guy, he knows nothing. He's like, I want to sail a boat. And he goes down to Florida and buys a boat and tries to sail, like, knowing nothing. And he actually ends up doing an around the world trip.
Wow.
With a boat that he finds.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
How much would a boat be about? Like, I don't even know what the... I feel like it's at least 50, 100 grand.
You know, like, I mean, it depends on what you want to do.
Just like a sailboat. You know?
Like, if you want to, like, cruise, if you want to sail island hop in the Caribbean or something, I think you'd probably be, I don't know, on the low end, maybe $50,000 for a okay boat. You might have to do some work. I've been looking at boats a little bit. Personally, I'd be like, I want a budget around maybe $100,000 for a boat. That would be okay. And then, well, I mean, but what I hear too is like, well, you buy the boat, but then you need, if your budget's $100,000, you might want to spend like 70 or 80 on the boat, and then you do the rest of the money goes to putting what you want on the boat and fixing things.
It's crazy.
So
We just gotta call up our boy Marco. See if
He's in Lake Como.
If I mean, you could always charter boats.
Okay, so another question then. What is a trip that or a couple trips that you're looking forward to? Either that you're planning or that's on your bucket list of things to. What does someone like Skyler look forward to, you know, in terms of trips?
I've wanted to climb Denali in Alaska for a long time. That's been on the list for a while. Stars kind of need to align for that one. I need a good group of people to go with and time off. And
You just hire a guide usually, or what would that be
I
like?
probably wouldn't on that one. I mean, you can. People do it. Denali would be cool. The sailing has been kind of fun. I would love to do some sailing trips. I want to, you know, it might be cool to like charter a boat, sail around the Caribbean a little bit. Yeah, I think also right now I'm kind of looking forward to climbing and I have some climbing goals, routes I want to send. So,
Okay, how about maybe top trips you've been on in the last couple years that like really stand out to you?
Our Italy trip we went on last year was amazing. I absolutely loved that trip. We spent some time in the Dolomites.
And Marco kind of took you under his wing for sailing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You were. What was your title?
What was I?
He was the first mate.
He was first mate.
Yeah, Marco was our was the skipper that we hired.
Yes.
And so yeah, he was really. It was awesome. He'd answer all my questions and show me how he does everything, and learned a lot on that trip. We were sailing a 51-foot boat.
Last two questions, which is bad travel stories where something went wrong, or and then what was the other one I had?
You're not allowed to mention me.
Alex is.
Or he can't be the reason.
Alex has ruined some trips. Just parts of the trips, not the whole trip. They're definitely memories.
Hey, like a trip's not memorable until something goes wrong, right? So.
When we all landed in Italy?
Sleeping for hours while we're like
right.
hauling our bags around Rome. He knew we were coming.
I forget why. What happened there?
So wait, how did you need Alex?
He had access to the Airbnb, and he slept for like 6 hours after we landed, and no one could get a hold of him.
I woke up in the middle of the night. My leg was killing me. Like I was absolutely dying. I ended up like going, and in the morning, like sitting there just all night not sleeping. In the morning, I finally like talked to someone who was able to had some like ibuprofen and went and got it for me, and then I just passed out.
Excuses. But you knew we were coming.
I did. I thought it was.
Skyler is holding on to a grudge here. We need to.
It's okay. I wasn't too mad. I wasn't too. You just got to give him a hard time.
I didn't wake up to the alarm at all, and then it slept for.
Well, I called you like a dozen times. Sent you texts.
No, I was exhausted.
So that was a pretty bad way to start Rome, I guess.
It was still a fun day.
It was still fun. It was fine. We found like one of those luggage lockers.
That's good.
Right.
That's good.
Actually, honestly, I was mostly worried. I'm like, is Alex dead? You know, like, is
dead.
he all right?
And not sleeping in all the night before because I was in Amsterdam. So
That's fair.
Well, you're also the one that skied off the cliff, so I mean.
You're not wrong.
Bang, bang, bang!
Soon Skyler's gonna mention.
We're gonna do a series on all the trips that went wrong, Alex.
I'm so impressed that Skyler's taking shots.
I mean, sit down.
Are there any other?
And so he's telling us how he really feels.
Yeah, were there any like trips where you feel like it was like near-death experience, or do you feel like you've avoided that for the most part?
I did have one that was pretty scary a couple of years ago.
Okay.
So I got into pack rafting, kind of amateur pack rafter, you know.
Yeah.
And I had done a bunch of these little rivers in Utah. They were really fun. There's like Muddy Creek and the Santa Fe. They're pretty chill, really just super pretty, really fun. And I do like whitewater rafting and kayaking. I wouldn't call myself a pro at all. I did the Grand Canyon a couple of times, which was amazing. But I had a friend who's like this hardcore kayaker. He was in town. We went and did Muddy Creek. That was fine. And the Provo River was full. So he's like, hey, let's go to the Provo River. And like, I know it can be a little sketchy, you know? So I just asked him like, hey, is this something that I should be doing? And he's like, oh yeah, it's just like class 3, you know, it's fine. It's like, okay. So we meet up with his other friend. He's like, are you sure you're ready for this? I'm like, oh, I think so. You know, so we get in the river, and it goes pretty well. The other kayaker, he's been kayaking for like over a decade. And he's like, this is the fullest I've ever seen, Provo River. And the rapids are actually pretty big when it's full, you know. And but it was interesting because there's like the water is high enough that you have to eddy out and walk around some bridges because they're and the water's actually hitting some of these bridges. And some of them you can go under, and one of them I had like my pack raft which inflates, you know, and on one of the bridges they just could lay back on their hardshell kayaks, go under. I tried to lay back, but there was this big inflated thing behind me. I can't lay down far enough to get under this bridge, so I jumped in, and then it was fine, you know. I held onto the boat and my paddle, and I climbed back on, and it was fine. We eddied out a few times when we went around some bridges. And then there's this last section. It's actually a pretty big eddy that it was the last spot. We're going to just eddy out here, and then we're done with the river. I hadn't flipped other than the time I jumped in because I had dodged the bridge. So, but there's a big wave right in front of this eddy that I probably could have avoided, but I didn't want to miss the eddy. So I hit this big wave, and it just knocked me over. And it's fast water. It just took me down the river. And, you know, like it's okay, you know, you just hold your breath, you get pushed underwater, and
it's still scary though.
It is a little scary. It's unpleasant. I got back on my boat and I looked up, and there was a tree sticking down into the water like a sweeper, and it knocked me off again, and I go underwater. And then so these guys came and chased me down, and I got out of it, and it was fine.
Yeah.
But what was nerve-wracking was later I thought about it. I was like, man, if I missed one of those eddies or fell in at the wrong spot and got pinned under one of those bridges, or that sweeper would have held me under, I got caught or something, like I would have died right there, you know. So it was really, it was a little disturbing. It was like after the fact. At the time, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, you know.
Yeah.
But I got home, and I had a wetsuit on, and I took off my neoprene sock, and it was just full of blood.
Oh,
and
really?
I pulled off my wetsuit, and I had this gash in my shin. I could see my shin bone. I didn't even remember it happening because you're just adrenaline's going. You're in this cold water. So that night we found somewhere to get that stitched up. But that was kind of scary, I guess.
That's crazy.
So I like white water, but I'm not maybe not a fan of the dangerous white water. If that makes sense.
What do you think that balance is between like doing, like for example, the rappel we're doing here, right? I mean, if you make a mistake, you could also die, right? And most of the sports you do, there's always some element of danger, but like, I guess some people that aren't adventurous, that are just watching Netflix, right? They might ask, well, you know, I'll never have to worry about that because I'll never do it. What do you think like the trade-off is? Like, what are you getting in return versus like, when is it okay to take those risks?
There always are risks. But I think a lot of these hobbies, you can actually manage your risks very well. You can do dumb things and be outside of like your skill level or comfort zone, like I was probably in the river. But for what we're doing here, it's a 200-foot rappel, but we have a fireman belay, we have some good gear. We can actually make this relatively safe and manage the risks.
Because the only risks, like for someone that doesn't know canyoneering, like what are the main risks for canyoneering, like something like this? Is he throwing a rope?
Throwing
oh wow, this
line
is gonna
down.
be he might toss it pretty hard too.
All right, guys, watch out. Yep.
All right, yeah, we're ready.
Maybe jump up and dodge it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, here you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, what would you say is like the main risk for, for someone that doesn't know, like, where are the risks on a rappel like this?
Probably some of the biggest risks are just making sure you're like hooked into the rope right, that the rope is rigged properly. A rope like this, you'll block one side of the rope, and so you can't pull it through the anchor above. And then the other side is the pull rope. Like I've seen videos where people hook onto the wrong side, into the pull rope side, and they back off an edge. You know, so you can eliminate a lot of the risk by just double and triple checking
Yeah.
your setup and your gear.
That's cool.
Another danger on a rappel like this might be losing control on the rappel, like you don't have enough friction on your device. So being competent and understanding your device and how friction changes as you rappel is important. And then having like Alex is sitting there on the bottom, he's a fireman belay. If someone loses control, he can pull down on the rope and it will stop the person on the rappel. So that's a really
I'm actually not fireman belay. I'm just keeping this out of his way.
yeah.
Oh, Erin is.
Erin's the fireman belaying
Right there.
right now.
I'm the convenience.
Which, to be fair,
So there are a lot of
yeah.
steps you can take to make it actually pretty safe.
Yeah. Because from what I understand, like the person that goes down first and then the person that goes down last usually incurs the most risk, right?
There are ways to even make that less risky,
Oh, true.
right? So
So there's one rappel, which is short range.
Because the first person that goes down, they could, because they don't have a belay, they could lose control and fall too fast.
Yeah.
But there's ways to mitigate that.
yeah, there are devices you can use
Okay.
that would arrest a fall like that. You could belay someone from above if you wanted to. So there's things you could do to make that actually very safe for the first person as well.
That's true. And then the last person, I think the most common injury I've heard of is like someone that they have to clip on the correct side of the rope,
Yeah.
right? Because if they hook on, if they go down the blue side right here,
The pole side.
then they'll fall because there's nothing stopping the rope from going up.
Exactly.
Although you could, I guess, technically have Erin clip in and it would pull her up. That'd be kind of scary.
Or you could do like a double strand rappel that eliminates that as well.
Oh, that's true.
So like we left the
Good
pole
point,
rope
yeah.
up there for everyone's rappel.
Yeah,
And that way there's no way you're going to clip into the wrong rope because
True.
the pole side is still up there.
still up there. Yeah, fair. Well, Skyler, thanks for coming on, and
Yeah, of course.
we hope to do an episode where we get to go caving and
Caving.
show this newbie James how to.
I'm down.
to
Sounds
do
fun.
Awesome. Thanks for being on. Getting towards the end of the canyon. Last 2 or 3 rappels left. With the podcast wrapped, we finished the last rappels and headed for food. In the tiny town of Bicknell, our go-to spot is curry pizza, an Indian-run spot that's the best in town. Back at camp, we shared roses and thorns, the highs and lows of the day. And when everyone else turned in, I stayed up to capture the Milky Way over the desert. The adventure isn't over yet.
Yeah, all 100% of this wear is from that one rappel.
Oh, I see.
Or today, at least, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
It's brand new?
Yeah.
Wow.
That metal groove.
And this one.
That.
200 feet.
I also weigh more than all y'all, so.
Like, well,
You could hear it. Last rappel?
No.
Oh.
No. At least one more after this.
Nice.
Rappel is interesting.
Okay.
It's also cool though. I like the canyon just comes up to here, stops, is like, you know what? Let's make a new
We'll
canyon.
go a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like I'm done, right?
Alright, let's see this last rappel. Oh yeah, I remember this.
There's at least one more after this.
Okay.
Guesses?
I think I was like 18,000, I think.
What were your guesses?
2440.
I was way off. I've got 11,1215.
Oh, what?
Hey! I was not. I was off by double.
Post canyon dip. Oh, yes. That sounds so great. Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's go.
Dude, I'm sitting right now. I'm fully seated.
I'm standing right here.
This is a good spot. All right, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks amazing. Post canyon food. We're so happy. We waited an hour for this.
This one's better.
Is that good?
Like I live 5 minutes away from our campsite, and it's a cool one. And I
Wow. End of the canyon.
it was so good. We went back the next day, and I got it. No, I didn't get the same thing. I wanted to go back. We went back twice. Oh man, that was so good.
Yeah, the wood's not great.
Chicken carbonara.
Largo hobos.
All right.
Very good reception.
What's everyone's rose and thorn? Rose and thorn for the day.
Oh, rose and
For the trip.
Bud is what I always heard.
But what does that mean?
So rose is something that was good that day. Thorn is something that sucked, and bud I usually do is looking forward to the next day.
Oh, that's
but,
right. I heard the bud.
Yeah.
Basically the good and bad.
Yeah, we used to do rose and thorn.
Okay, how hot it was with my thorn?
How was mine?
That was pretty hot.
That was hot. But then we gotta do 2 canyons today.
I love that.
And
lack of water.
we've been able to be by the fire 2 nights in a row.
Oh,
This is a luxury.
I love hanging out by the
So
fire.
glad I'm not driving home right
I
now.
think this was a great mix
Facts,
of hanging out, canyons,
Sorry, no.
water.
I feel like if you can make it to fire in a game,
Oh, that's pretty
like a
good.
card game, like it's a good trip, you know?
For sure.
Oh, guess what?
My bud would be, I still want to do Boundary Canyon.
For tomorrow? I'm in.
No. But just like,
Just
I
a
did
general,
wanna-
yeah.
I am sad I didn't backpack. A little bit.
Oh, Chop Rock? Or
Or
just
even just down to like
just
the
general?
cathedral down by the river.
that would have been fun, yeah.
So you're
Rose
sad- you're
is
sorry that
beating
you
you
came
at
with us
skulking.
instead of going down back.
No,
I'm actually
we
glad
were
that
really backpack.
This campsite, like this was my rose actually.
I would rather be.
It was a
with you.
happy.
river was really nice.
Sorry, I didn't
The river
know.
was
Yeah.
way nice.
The
river
I
was
love the
really
grass.
This was the
nice.
last. It was the last one.
Campsite.
Oh, it was,
This was
yeah.
the last one here that was open.
Oh,
So
score.
that's Rose.
I would stay here over the La Fruta
Oh,
campground.
that's a great
Oh, yeah.
spot.
Yeah, that's
This is
great.
better. Yeah.
You think so? The fruit was nice.
I don't
We
know.
were surrounded by.
I didn't like being surrounded by people.
Look, it feels like we're.
That
like,
way it felt like I
have our own
was sleeping on a
space
front
here.
lawn. This one, I'm in
Yeah.
nature. And
Yeah, but
it was beautiful views, so
There's
I
a
like.
raccoon like knocking stuff over. in the middle of the night.
Oh, I'm sorry about your beef jerky.
if we're gonna play this game,
We gotta do
you all
it.
gotta you all better get ready to lose.
How are we
first of
gonna
all.
do? Not enough light.
I only like the hands that I can bid 0 on.
Right before sunset, I found this interesting looking tree that I knew I wanted to come back and do night photography with, especially getting the Milky Way in the background. And then in the meanwhile, I was taking some sunset pictures with James and Skyler in the background. The clouds, the sunset, the color was just really stunning, and it turned out I was able to get really beautiful pictures out of that. And then I came back around 3 a.m. The only equipment that I had beyond my Sony a7 III was just had a headlamp to light the tree, and then I think it was about a 20-second exposure, and ended up taking a couple really beautiful pictures. Just as a thank you to everyone that made it all the way to the end. These prints I'm going to make available, and this is wild, but I'm going to put this out there for people to purchase at cost, meaning you can buy it for the same price it takes for me to print them. And this is just a thank you to everyone that's supporting the channel. These will be so beautiful to put up in your house, or even my favorite thing is to have like a laptop skin to put on the back of your laptop. That might be coming in the next month or 2. Thanks for watching today's adventure in Capitol Reef.